This is the real deal.
It's intelligent.
They actually had something to say.
Very intellectual person. You gotta love that kind of intensity, that kind of hustle.
It's funny, it's smart, you can dance to it.
He's almost like a Jimi Hendrix.
Just something that I can actually relate to.
This is authentic and powerful.
It's the Arkansas spirit, you know what I'm saying? He that one.
You could create your own section in the music store just for his music.
As a kid, I never understood why I got so annoyed around people. Pop said I would do something wrong and he punished me by sending me to my room. I stayed there for hours just reading. When he went to prison, the house got louder and I locked myself in the bathroom and just chilled. Mom thought I was pleasuring myself, but it was my ears. I could hear people swallowing, I heard everybody's breathing, I heard conversations next door like I was in the same room. Only time I was completely happy was when I was listening to songs. I used to hate my ears and how loud everything was. Then I figured out how to use them to make some of the best music the world has ever heard.
First verse in Broken. Persephone.
It's gotta be Facebook fraud.
All the Lonely People.
Yeah, Weak Sauce, that was it.
Ain't No Future in Your Studying is always gonna be my favorite.
God Is My Plug is really like one that really gets me charged up. But, you know, I like a song where you can throw in like a rhyme about the Aurora Borealis. I don't know many people who can do that or even know like what it is. So a song like that, or a song where you're talking about tasteless, just like fundraiser chocolate, like that just sticks with me.
Six never stay happy with a project. He's always out there putting out work. You know what I'm saying? His vault is like ridiculous, you know? That's what's dropped. Ain't no telling what ain't even been dropped.
We started off in Village Square Projects. I was the oldest of 5 kids. Pops was the breadwinner and Mom's was a homemaker. She was real big on memory exercises and reading, so she went to the school by our house and got their old books and worksheets so we could be ahead of our classmates. She always kept us busy. When Pops left, she had to be the breadwinner, and that kept her busy. And there we was, a bunch of goofy kids discovering the good side and the bad side of the project.
My son, I wouldn't let him listen to any rap music, really. And then I let him listen to his Yikes, the first CD when I first met him.
Different than what they expect.
His sound is good, it's original. He doesn't sound like anybody else but himself.
I like the unpredictability and his intensity.
Number one thing is it's his own brand.
I think just like in any business, you build a brand, and he's done a good job of building a brand. It would be easy to conform to the same thing everybody does in rap music, but he's polar opposite to everything else that you see, and it's not just a phase or him putting on. It's for real. Anybody that's met him knows that it's for real. There's nobody else wearing fishnet gloves that your fingers poke through. It's not an act. That's the real person.
I just get chills all over. Like when I listen to that music, certain parts of that music, I just feel it, feel it in that kind of way. And to me, that's good music if it makes you feel like that.
Everywhere I go, I'm misunderstood. I don't know how the world could be so confused about something it created. The people I'm close to put me on a pedestal and either say I think I'm better than them or have outstanding expectations of me that are hard to meet. The people I'm not close to think I'm a failure. They frown at my lifestyle and laugh at the morals I stand on. What kind of fool fights for the well-being of people who don't even accept it? So here I stand, a lost soul, a soldier in a time of fake peace, a link between cultures, a nerd from the hood.
I'm a big fan of Arkansas music, period. I'm the film commissioner for the state. I love the fact that we have such a creative community here, and 607 is a huge component of that. One of the artists that I think transcends many different mediums with us in the state, and man, I wish he's going to be successful.
At first, I ain't even believe in God, but one thing that makes sense. It was times I did everything wrong and stuff turned out right, and there was times when I did everything right and everything turned out wrong, but it ended up saving me in the long run. So I'm like, who do I give that credit to? My family prayed for me when I was too stubborn to pray for myself. It happened too many times to be luck. And after a while, I understood. God was showing me who he was. But more importantly, he was showing me who I was to him. Then I figured out my purpose.
My name is Thurlow T. Cobb.
Shantia Bush.
I'm the Mo Man.
Is Lizzie Berna?
Christopher Crane.
Catherine Warwick.
David Robertson.
It's Jazz Sherrill, and I support.
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 And I support 607. Yikes!
When we think of motivation, we think of people inspiring people to grow. My purpose is to pollinate the people with ideas so potent that they grow the second they hear and process it. This is my offering to the world. I present to you GrowTivation.